Ahilya Bai Holkar, an 18th century queen of Indore, assumed the reign of her kingdom upon the death of her husband. Ahilya Bai had always been deeply pious, but trained by her father-in-law Malhar Rao Holkar, she was to become a skilled military commander, the only woman of her time to lead an entire army to the battlefield. Ahilya Bai ruled supreme from her capital Maheshwar, an enchanting temple town along the banks of the Narmada. Maheshwar, once called Mahishmati, bursts with its own folklore and legend. The ramparts of Ahilya's fortress, said to have first been put in place by Emperor Akbar, eventually became the epicenter of the kingdom that she ruled for more than 30 years.
Named after a woman is reason enough for me to come to Maheshwar, a riverside town on the banks of the Narmada. Queen Ahilya Devi Holkar was an 18th century regent queen, a widow who, surrounded by the threat of invasion on all sides, triumphantly ruled the state of Indore from her fortress in Maheshwar. Her reign was marked by great compassion, but also a fierce sense of justice, which meant that she was loved, feared, and eventually worshipped.
अहिल्या माता की जय, राज राजेश्वर भगवान की जय, अहिल्या माता की जय, राज राजेश्वर भगवान की जय, नर्मदा माता की जय, ओंकार महाराज.
For a queen so legendary, I only ever saw one image of Ahilya Bai in all of Maheshwar, but nothing more was needed. The simple ritual of bearing her portrait on a palanquin seemed almost to bring her back to life. A visit to Ahilya's Wada or palace, a fine example of Maratha architecture, is full of run-ins with her legacy. Touches of her spiritual life are apparent, but you almost need to remind yourself of her power as a military strategist.